Sydney, Adelaide and Perth. Guess what? I'm coming to your town with my live show. If you don't see it, you'll regret it. You'll never know very niche, obscure history. You know what a finance bro is, right? No. Well, think of a bit bro. It's pretty much exactly the same thing, except for in finance. It's analog bit bro, I guess. Right. Well, I've just been informed off camera that people don't even know what that is. So let's find out together. I think this intro's long enough.
A better you starts today.
I suppose what it is people that used to fall for get-rich-quick schemes back in the day, except now you've got the internet, so you can become ripped off a hell of a lot faster, but there is an entire aesthetic and culture that is set around it. And I thought that it would be fun to delve into what that culture is. Maybe I'm wrong. I usually am not about these things though, right? Because, look, I'll be honest. The way that I see if it's fun or not is like, yeah, that's got a lot of clicks behind it. We have a classic spot the difference meme to start off with. One is McDonald's employee and the other is finance bro. Yep, those hats look very similar. Yeah, but look, there is a difference between the headsets that the McDonald's employee has that looks very similar to the one that NFL coaches have. I think ironically the reason they look way less pov than the headset of the finance bro is purely so that they can get that sound of it's like a decoding sound so only you can understand it, just in case the Nazis are listening in. I tell you what though, I'm with the meme. It makes a good point. Working at McDonald's, honest job. Shit job, but honest job. Finance, probably going to be just as broke as the McDonald's employee anyway, but at the end of your shift you get some old nuggets that fell underneath the deep fryer. Now get that in finance. Ethical dilemma. You're a doctor operating on a patient. You can easily complete the surgery. If you mess up, the patient dies, no one thinks anything of it and life goes on. But if the patient survives, Nvidia shares drop 10%. Do you successfully complete the surgery? Yes, and in true finance bro style, they have selected a photo of a man that looks a little bit too ugly to be a gay man from Brazil, but just that much, you know? Obviously with the same face that screams Blade Runner 2049. I loved that film. What did you think about the original? There's an original? JP Morgan Prom 2022. I will never get, as long as I live, why one of those Patagonia vests is a flex. Why is it high status to have cold arms? Also, every time those guys are hanging out, you look at every one of them and it's like, yep, very handsome, yeah, okay. Well, that one in the middle was dropped on his head. What's going on there? And then at the end, come on, look at this loser. Dude, this you can tell what is a private school flex very quickly, can't you? Just like, he could only get the burgundy one. Oh, now I'm very interested in this. This is going to be a comparison from the 80s, yeah. Has a millennial ever said this before? I like the 80s. In the 80s, you were wearing Armani power suits. Yep, those are sick. You were on the phone like a grown-up. Bling watch, nice office view, whiskey at lunch, exotic stimulants, smokes at the office. Futuristic computer! Man, I miss when computer screens were just green. You know? There was no getting distracted on Pornhub on that. Now, ugly business casual, lame chat messages, smart watch. Yeah, they do everything except tell the time. And oh wait, they do that too. Soy latte, retarded stimulants. Oh my god, it's so true. Adderall is such a worse version of Coke, I think. But see, this is why millennials do aspire for the aesthetic of the 80s, even though it's gotten to the pathetic prestige point that this channel exists, I guess. You got that the music in the 80s was better as long as it's from Russia or Japan or whatever shit you're into now, but you really just don't understand how much more bosses looked back then. Bosses now look like the nerds they used to make fun of in those movies. In fact, this comparison meme is really freaking me out because, like, why the f are we dressing like that? And again, get over vests. Finance bro. Oh, sorry to hear your dad lost his job at Goldman Sachs. On a completely unrelated note, I think we should break up. I'm sure that there's a couple of women out there who've dated a guy like that thinking, wow, I don't have to go to uni if I date this guy. No such thing as a free lunch, unless that lunch is fish. Yeah, I'm referring to your vagina. And I think that you should return the favor by signing up to this channel. You can get self-help videos that actually help you in life. so that you can become one of these awesome finance bros and have your own shit laptop. What are we aiming for here anymore? Where's the pizzazz? They used to have style in the objectively most garish decade in human history. Isn't it pathetic that now we have less style than the period that had the worst style because we have no style? We've got nothing. I know that I'm going on a long tangent about things that are very, very subjective, but come on, does anyone disagree with me? Write it in the comments so I can have more engagement. I'll see you next time. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Hey, if you like these kinds of videos, we do a bunch of them around, so you may as well do the things that I've told you to do 2 or 3 times in this video before. I'll do it again. Like and subscribe.
What about the rest?
That's it, isn't it? Oh, shit. Well, just keep that in the middle of the video, the outro. We'll just abruptly stop it, like The Sopranos did. If you aren't bald, you're a woman to us and we'll f*** you. That guy, right there. That's the one that's thinking that. And you know what else is amazing? Look, they are representing a cock and balls perfectly. Yeah, alright. Now they've made the same observation I have. I could make these memes. They've got those goddamn Patagonia vests that I don't understand and it angers me and so I'm prejudiced against it. Is that amazing how the mind works? I don't know what that is. F*** it. The brand. What it's meant to see. What it actually says. So dystopic, especially because you just know that everyone in that office is working on destroying that scene. How's my Colorado portfolio? What's in there? I don't know and I don't want to know. It might interfere with my rampant narcissism. When you and the bros find out there's a sale at the Patagonia outlet, it's holy shit. That is a work of art. It looks like one of those Animorphs paintings from back in the day of it slowly morphing into a wildebeest, and the wildebeest at the far end is a man with a mild amount of Mexican descent. You know what else is astonishing to me? And shoot me if I'm wrong, but surely tennis isn't that fun to watch. I know. I'm going back to that shitty computer that I really want, but I'd much rather watch Pong on that. The alpha male urge to start repping pull-ups upon passing each scaffolding. Let's not pay people out for fitness. I think that's a good thing.
You don't want a slovenly appearance like the rest of us internet addicts, you suck.
When you and your bros are on the same vesting schedule. Yes, there is something that needs to be said about that type of man thinking that he is remarkably more creative than he is. I will never get over that as long as I live. All the Sydney uni that I ever knew always thought that they were these genius conversationalists and were so good at coming up with these like very hilarious photos, whereas it's a wildebeest photo essentially. There is very little difference between these people and wildebeest apart from the fact that they've obviously killed a lot of wildebeest to make those vests, but they have that same herd mentality. But all of them do have this mentality of, I'm just superior in every way. I'm Leonardo da Vinci's man with the 8 arms or whatever the f*** arms it has. Look, I'm not that creative either. So, this is going to be the final video.